Okay, Reggie, I'm going through this document of Keefe D's where it has his original interview from July 14th, 1998. In this document, I want to read you this one thing. It's something he spoke about before and you spoke about it before, but I want to see if there's any difference hearing it from him from a perspective of 1998. And that was Davis also advised that the word on the street is that Compton Police Department officers had committed blank for night. Specifically, Davis had heard that Compton police officers undid Bruce Richardson approximately 2 years ago. And remember, this is '98. Richardson was a dealer who owned the car wash at 52nd Street in Crenshaw. Richardson had gotten into a fight with Knight and beat up Knight shortly before he was done. I know we've talked about this before, but I know your friend Big Slice has spoken about that. So I wanted to get your thoughts on hearing that Keefe D was telling, or was cooperating and telling this story back in 1998.
Well, it was street legend that, and people that knows it, that some of the people, shoot people in Entourage had killed Bruce back then. That was street legend. I think they came down and tried to talk to Suge. Matter of fact, I know they came down and tried to talk to him about that, but I wouldn't let them in the studio and told them that Suge, they had to contact David Kenner. And so that myth was out there because, like I said, we had got into an altercation with him at the club at the World right before that happened. I always remember that as being the next night, that he came up there. I think some things has been proven that it was a week or two later when you check the dates from when the actual Mother Day event happened and when he actually died. But my memory, 25, 30 years ago or 28 years ago, it made me think it was the next night. But that don't necessarily mean it's true, but it was quick after the incident. So Suge name was brought up in that incident, but everybody knows. Any investigators that knew at the time knew that it was as a result of his brother. His brother was arrested for it. A lot of people get arrested for things, but they knew it was somebody that Bruce trusted and had a relationship because the way he buzzed them in, led them in a secure gate, and he turned his head to them, and they shot him in the back of the head as he was walking away, is what the forensic shown from the investigation. But it was street knowledge. Everything that was going on with Suge back then, it was Reggie or Buntry.
You know, Reggie, ever since this Diddy story broke and we've been covering it ongoing, it reminds me how important it is to have a good lawyer on your team. An injury could bring you millions and change your life forever, but you have to have the right team on your side. That's why I'm proud to present Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. They have over 1,000 attorneys working in all 50 states, so when you're seriously injured, your injury could be worth millions. Morgan & Morgan don't just settle for the lowball offers. They fight for every dollar you deserve if you become their client. They just recently achieved some significant verdicts for their clients. $12 million in Florida, which is 34 times the highest insurance offer, and $26 million in Philadelphia, which was 40 times the highest insurance offer. With Morgan & Morgan, there's no upfront cost, and the fee is actually free unless you win. It only takes a few minutes to see if you have a case, and you can do so from the comfort of your home. If you've ever been seriously injured, your case could be worth millions, and you're only a few clicks away from potentially changing your life. It's easy to start your claim now. You can go to forthepeople.com/bomb or scan the QR code in the corner with your phone's camera.
Reggie from the police, Buntry, or that guy whose name I don't like to mention with that ponytail or whatever, were always considered suspects in anything for sure back then, for being orchestrators or whatever. So, hey, that's this Keefe. He was obviously trying to throw me under the bus in 1998, which if y'all look at his interviews, he was trying to say, I protect you. They were asking about me. No, motherfucker. We see the evidence. We see the paperwork now. You were trying to insinuate Reggie Wright Jr. and anything. You called me head of the street game for cocaine and trafficking and stuff because you were supposed to do that. Nobody mad at you. Hey, You're supposed to do that. That's what niggas do. That are rats. That's what rats and snitches do. They snitch a lie. So we get it. You've been exposed now. You done talked about Pat. You done talked about Big Flint. You done talked about Huncho. You done talked about Fink. You done talked about Zeke. You done talked about Tootie Reese. Man, you done talked about, what's my boy name? You better hope you don't send Debo at the half. You done talked about Flint Coleman. You done talked about every motherfucking body, Keefe, that has some street credibility in LA County back in the day. Nigga, you better take Crip out of your mouth. You know it. When this paperwork hits, that you've been dealing with, your son been dealing with, ain't gonna be able to save you, boy. You better PC up. I think Las Vegas PD or Nevada prison is safer for you than being out on the streets. After people read these documents, because you done fucked up. You were running your mouth in 1998, sitting in jail for no reason other than to try to get out of jail early. Then your bitch ass did it again. We always thought you did it to save your family, to save yourself from 25 to life. In 2008, when you did it again, threw your own nephew under the bus. No, you did it because you wears a motherfucking thong. You's a bitch underneath all of those clothes. It's just in you, dog. Some niggas is just in you to be a rat, a snitch, a bitch. And that's what you are. You were doing it 98, 2008, and probably was doing it all along. You even threw your Mexican connect under the ground. The niggas that was putting millions of dollars in your pocket. Keefe, you need to apologize. You need to hurry up and take a deal and try to PC up. Maybe this video will help you, dog. You trying to get out of jail so bad. You trying to get out of prison so bad. Suge Knight, look what this boy doing that you protecting, talking about free. Look at this dude. Nobody will care if you get this motherfucker up. I think it's time for you to go and get out of prison. Do the right thing for your homeboy, your little brother, Tupac. This is who you protecting by remaining silent, by living up to the G code. Reach out to some of these people on the phone, dog. People that's name mentioned in that. And ask them their feelings on this. They don't want him out. Because they know they're going to have to do something bad to him if he got out. He's been exposed. He's been exposed. Trying to get out. If my attorney showed me that was going to hit the streets, that paperwork going to be out, you think I would have let him file a motion to try to get me out? Would that been on the streets? Any of you YouTubers, any of you people up there trying to, I can understand these motherfuckers from the UK and Idaho and Utah and all of that. They ain't gonna be in the comment section. Oh, I can understand that. But any of you supposedly call, that ain't crippin'. For all you, because I know the YouTubers, all this crippin' and that crippin' thing and all of that. They ain't crippin'. That ain't power ruling of blood. You don't throw niggas under the ground to try to get out just like that. You don't do that. Read it. This shit ain't made up. This is what his attorney put out. not the DA. His attorney put this out because he wanted to be out of jail so bad. But then when you be on YouTube, he's an ultimate crip. He's a shot caller. He's this guy. Y'all heard all the stuff, all that bitty badass shit he was doing. He's even talking about beating up Mike Tyson and all of that. Yeah, I remember. He came back and apologized for that. You know what? Keefe may have changed. I don't know. Maybe I'm going so hard on him because of his bitch ass son. But I know my attorney wouldn't have been following that document. Couldn't pay me to let that shit slip out. Peace. For those of y'all don't know, go on our previous segments. If John don't post it up again, but I'm going to try to make John post it on this segment too. So y'all can read. Because I know a lot of y'all don't do videos every day. So y'all might not know what we're talking about. But we done exposed this. Y'all read those exhibits, not the front part where he lying and him and his attorney coming up with shit. Read the exhibits that were submitted by his attorney. That's what you want to read. Shit's damaging, y'all. Damning to a guy that would call himself Compton legend. Oh my God. Hate that he was even the word to use the name Compton. So embarrassing. Now I see why you niggas from the South and all that be talking about LA guys, LA gangsters. I don't know nothing about gangbanging. Cause I ain't never been a gangbanger. But I've been a gangster all my motherfucking life in my mind. All you LA gangsters is busters. And all of that. See why they saying it. See why they saying it. Peace.